But first, we're going to start the recording. And welcome back to YouTube audience that watches on the video on demand for what is CLG FC episode 246 point. Actually, no, not point, just episode 246. Doing well. Next week I'm going to move. Oh, where are you moving to? So, are you moving far? Right. Let me give a shout out to the great Pixelated Suits. Last playing rematch. They're a great member of the FM community. They have a Columbia safe, which will eventually find its way back on stream, I'm sure. Here they are playing the Oblivion remake. They also do. They also have done rematch though. Wonderful member of the community. Brownie, what's going on, man? I hope you had a good time at the game yesterday. I did. We won. We scored in the 98th minute. So, congrats on being the leader again. Yeah, that's what I meant to do. Is actually I actually meant to do I meant to take a snip of the top of the table and send it to a group chat I'm in. Maybe that's for another time. Because we're going to be top for a little while. MLS don't play again until next weekend, so we're going to be top again for the week. Right, we got a pre-match press conference that's been called. We're going to kick this off with the first question from Nathaniel Kane at the non-league paper. I'm confident. His record speaks for itself. Big players. Parks is soon. Whoa! Chiamas! Pampas Fritas coming in as well. I gotta get chat up on my phone. That's one thing I forgot to do in the intro is get chat up on the phone because I actually played this game full screen windowed, so I can't actually see your guys' chat if I'm not tapped into OBS. My phone charger's in the other room too. I'm a mess this morning. Thank you for the subscription, Sheamus. I appreciate you. Sheamus represented in CLG FC. Good morning, Benny. Good morning, Fritas. Papas Fritas. I hope you're well. So get it together, Samantha. I know. Listen to me, Linda. Linda, listen. That's what I need. That is what I need this morning. Right. You know what? I slept in. I was supposed to go live at like 9. I slept in to recover from going to the game last night, and I'm still not with it. Nope, that's got nothing to do with us. Yep. But we'll have to move forward without him. He would have been a great influence on the rest of the squad, and I'm sure we'll miss him. Yeah, we're just gonna say that. I have to make sure we're at our best in these matches because we're gonna get we got off to a good start. He's in. Oh my God. Let's talk about Smaps. He showed it. Yes. Sell upon a regular first team choice. Yes. To be relied upon. Yep. There's been a large swell of support from the fans for eye-catching passing style. So, how many fucking questions, Nathan? Have you never done a press conference with me before? To pull up any trees in we might just upset the apple cart a bit. No comment. All right, breakfast? No, I haven't had breakfast. Have you seen the Austrian Cup scores? I did see that on Instagram, actually. I did. I saw that. I think I pulled the result up yesterday during halftime at the game. I saw you guys won 6-2. Right. I do have a few other shout-outs to get to. One I'm going to get to is the wonderful Scheme. He does a lot of FM drafts with the community. Great. If you love multiplayer gaming, man, this is the channel to go to. Hands down. If you love multiplayer FM, this is the channel you need to be following. Here he is playing Destiny 2. That's a throwback. I'm sure Scheme's like, where the fuck did this clip come from? But yeah, FM drafts, give him a follow. Scheme FM. Great fan of the game from the great city of Chicago. So, there you go. Right. It's a pre-match press conference done and over with. I'm actually okay. Oh my God, you guys have started a hype train too. You guys are crazy. I'm actually okay for now without the phone charger. I got 62% on this thing, so we're good. Um, right. Upcoming competitions to scout. I don't think we've rejected the offer for Jack Lemon. MD, by the way. So, but welcome in. No, I had a granola bar, papas fritas. I ate a lot at the game last night. Like when I go to the game, the tailgates are all you can eat. So I literally won't eat during the day. I will go to the game. I'll eat everything at the tailgate, and then like I'm still stuffed. I actually overate last night, and I felt a little sick for a little while. Um, didn't help that the Union were losing for most of the game. Uh, um, but we had 4+ XG last night, by the way, because we were just that we had like two chances that had to have been .7 XG shots. I mean, Danley Jean-Jacques missed the net from 2 yards, and then Lukic missed the net from 6 yards, and then I think Lukic missed again from like 4 yards. It was bad. No, it was Baribo that missed the net from 4 yards. I thought it was going to be one of those nights where we were getting FM'd. Because at one time, right before we scored to level the match, which we scored in the 64th minute last night, right, to level it, right before we scored, at the hour mark, we had played. Thank you for the hype train, by the way, y'all. I appreciate it. But right before we scored in the 64th minute, so in the 60th minute, we had 7 shots on goal, right? I think we took 17 total. Colorado had 1 shot on goal, and it was the goal, and that was it. So it was bad. We were getting FM'd for the most part, and then we turned it around. So, right. Competition expectations. Be competitive in the FA Cup. Be competitive in the FA Vase. Be competitive in the Macron Cup. Avoid relegation. So we're actually not touted to do much of anything this season. Should Foster appear in 10 games, it will trigger an automatic contract extension for an additional year. This is his final year. Everybody looks good for fitness tests. Um, the fuck did I mean to do? Oh, competitions, right? Yeah, this guy. Uh, I guess there's no season preview, right, for the cups, right? So, yes, Benny Timothy! What's going on, man? Welcome in. Season preview. Yeah, we are expected to finish 19th. So, what is relegation? Bottom 4 is relegation. So, we're not expected to do much of anything in this one. Uh, So I'm good, buddy. And you? I'm recovering from the football last night, essentially. Right. I'm going to give him a shout out. He is the Philippines' best streamer. He's a lovely man. He's helped me a lot with FM. Give him a follow. He wants to get back into it, into streaming at least, he said. But or Apex at least. It's Pat Witz. Here he is with F1 Manager 2023, which part of me thinks I might pick up F1 Manager 24 at some point. I don't know. I heard it's good. I didn't expect that soundburst either. Followed, yeah, he's a really good. He's helped me with the longest save, quite a lot actually. So, um, I'm not hungover, Timothy. It's just it's 2.5 hours. We leave here at 3:45, right? It takes me until 5 o'clock to get down there, so it's a 75-minute drive. We arrive at 5. We tailgate for an hour, and then the gates open at 6, and we go in right when gates open, right? Then we're in the stadium, walking around the stadium, usually, right? Between 6 and 6:30, 6 and 7, we're walking around. Uh, then we go to our seats and we watch the warm up from our seats for 45 minutes, sitting down. And then we stand for the whole game. We only sit at halftime once the game starts. And then afterwards, we go back to the tailgate spot for 45 more minutes, sit to let the traffic dissipate, and then we drive 75 minutes home. So it's like it's just a long day. I mean, it's essentially 2.5 hours of driving and 2.5 hours of standing. So thanks for the conversation tonight. You are most welcome. Absolutely, man. It was a pleasure talking to you the other night. Right. No more Gimpo. That's coming back. I have that on the schedule. Gimpo. Let me look at the schedule. Gimpo's coming back tomorrow night. Tubby! You go. Thank you for the subscription, my guy. 2 months. Welcome in, Tubby. Gimpo is back tomorrow. I actually have my schedule. I might pin this, actually. Manually unpinned or end of stream. There you go. There you go. It's pinned. So for those that don't know, I actually use the Twitch schedule service. So if you go into 2 months and counting, welcome in, man. I'm blessed to have all y'all support. It's actually insane. But yeah, some people would avoid the subject, but you didn't think so. You know what? It's conversations that needed to, they're conversations that need to be held, man. And I'm coming from a CS community that um, tends to not enjoy or tends to. I came from a community that tends to have a lot of those issues, those same issues in CS. It's actually egregious how bad it is in CS. Right. We gotta get rid of the whole team, clear the whole team selection, entire team selection. Right. I'm the libero. Broad is the keeper. Charlie Wildman is not. Let me see here. He's the first sub. Cookies is the defensive mid. Coney Kun is always the AMC. Sheamus is on the left. Jack is the ball-playing defender. Parks is the left wing back. Snicky is the striker. Spaps is the right wing back. Actually, I think Cookies goes here because Twinkle's the DM, right? I think these two swap, do they not? No, that's correct. Twinkle's the DM. Frack is the right center back or the right back. Um, Simon Roger Mukendi is the sub striker. Joe Jones is the third sub. I made that card to make. Yeah. I know you did. It's just a shame that it's not had. It's just a shame the way people treat it. In the end. Do I really want Sam Wellman? Well, Harry Norris is injured, so Charlie Perver is going to be the fifth and final sub. There we go. Save the game. So, right. Um, we're going to get into it. I actually remembered to wear the scarf. I've got the scarf going. Let's go. The old Counter Logic Gaming scarf. They made a football scarf once, and you saw the BS I got. I did, yes, yeah. Um, right. We have a new walkout song for a new season. You guys might not like it, but here we go. First match of the season. Sorry. First match of the season. Let's get into it. This song always gets stuck in my head when I play it, and it's our walkout song now. So, yeah, it's gonna be pretty terrible. Or it's gonna be stuck in my head. They've made 4 changes from their friendly. We've got Stafford. Stafford is who we've got first. We've got Bradley in this league. Remember, they pushed us basically all the way. We got Mauston Brook, who knocked us out of the cup last time. We got Rochdalians, who are pretty strong. We'll see. Glad you were surprised by the song I sent as well. Yeah, it actually was really good. Actually, it's not usually my type of thing, but it was really good. Right. That suits us. Go make a difference. Go make a difference. Go make a difference. There we go. All right, let's go, shall we? We're in our 4-1-1-3-1. George Newell is playing them in a 4-4-2. We are at the faithful wall in LythamSt.Anne's to kick off. We're at home. Let's go. And we are underway with the first match of the season in the league in July, mind you. But here we go. We are in comprehensive. Here's Sheamus on the left-hand side. Sheamus, it's put away by Tuffy. It will be a throw-in. Is this the song Pink Pony Club? No. What club are you doing this time? This is a custom club, CLG FC. We started in the 20th tier. Cookies all. All the commands related to this save are in the title. So if you want to just, if you're interested in all the, am I in here? I don't think you are yet, Tubby. Are you? I'm not 100% sure. Ooh. The only ones that I have in here are Switchblade, Seraful, Matthew Gonzalez, Blockbuster, Crack Attack, and Ducky. So, I don't think you are in here. Cookies again, and that is. I remember the 7. I redeemed the 7K one a while ago, I believe. I would have to say. Are you not in the longest save? You might be in the longest save. Were you the one that renamed? Were you the one that renamed Lehman Ho? Was that the one you did? Hold on. Now you got me. Now you got me all fucked up. No, that was Patwitz. Hold on. Redeems reward requests. Edit a player, Blockbuster, Skull Crusher, rename a new gen. Edit a player, rename a new gen. DJ Dakota Harper, striker. That was in the that's in the TLS. You're in the other save. You did that in the other save. Benny has a yellow already. Is that a surprise? I live for my crusade. I die for a crusade. Jesus. Oh yeah, I do have to hit player instructions. Duh. We are 18 minutes in, guys. Yeah, and Twinkle. Yeah, I know, right? Jesus Christ. Still. I did see it, Tubby, but you redeemed it in the other save, so your player's been renamed in TLS, which is tomorrow night. We're going back with that tomorrow night. I actually have I have all of the series uploaded to YouTube now, so if you missed anything, by the way, exclamation point YT, exclamation point YouTube, it'll be on there. Go on, Snicky! Oh, Snicky got hurt? Wait, hold on. Snicky got hurt? Did Snicky take a knock and I didn't even realize it? I remember Parks because he goes hurt. D-boy!
No entity. I intend to live by my own code now.
What's going on, D-boy? How was the end of your stream, man? Welcome in. We're just getting started. This is the opening game of the season. Thank you for the raid, brother. I super appreciate it. This is the opening game of the stream. It is the opening game of season 12. Congrats on the recent success of your sports teams. Commiserations on yours as well, Viva. Thank you. We are in the Northwest Counties League Premier Division. We are at home against Stratford to start the season. The season, I didn't realize this, by the way. Welcome in, Rico. The season started in July. That caught me that caught me out completely. I didn't even realize that the season would have started in July. Thank you for the follow, Rico. I appreciate it. 21st minute, we're taking it to him. Here comes the ball in. That's going to be headed away by Alexander. Frack should get up to it. All went well on stream. Thanks, man, to do the quadruple. Now I have some serious admin to do. Always the case, right? Because you're moving the players on, right? From from Holsworthy, right? So um, now you gotta. I think Spaps is offsides there. Oh, he stayed on. Now you got to move them all on. Sheamus can't win the header. Konikun can't win the second ball. Players moving on and end of season spin nonsense. Got it. Okay. And goal of the season, right? So, or have you not? Did you do goal of the season yet? Good ball inside to a Konikun. Cookies needs to go right. Doesn't find him. Twinkle, myself, Sheamus wins the. Oh, it's just knocked away. Shit. We could go down here 1-0. Hilton, it's on Brett. What a save. The fucking rebound we can't clean up. We can't clean up. You asked me to wait till CLG. Okay. Because I think the player, I think the player, yeah, but I thought I refunded the points. I could have sworn I refunded the points. Hold on. It's not in there. So, only not to, I don't think so. You can check though. I don't know because I clean my feed out pretty, my managed reward request feed. I keep that pretty tidy. So, we'll do it anyway after this game, Tubby. It's fine. Here's from distance too. That's blocked. We're down 1-0 in the opening game of the season. Lovely. Whipped in, frack up, Twinkle. It's going back for Sheamus. Sheamus spaps on the far post. Can't win the header. Cookies can't run the ball down, apparently. This might be the season we stall out, by the way. We're predicted to finish 19th. So, I think, go on, Snicky. Oh, what a save from Hall. So, when Diogo, after, okay, that's fine. You let me know who you want to rename. Twinkle. No turn and she should have turned and shot. It's gone back to Jack needlessly. Twinkle. Myself. Snicky. Snicky! Snicky! Let's go, Swing. Let's go, Snicky. Let's go. The Liverpool FC fan strikes to pull us level. Right. 1-1. Almost at the half-hour mark. Here's a Konikun. Free kick here. Headed up, not out. Cookies. Parks! Parks with a screamer! He does a barrel roll as well. This will be a hard game. We were playing against the refs. I don't know. Parks with that's a great finish. First time as well, off the underside of the bar. Let's go. Let's freaking go, Parks. The opposing team's jerseys. That's a very American thing to say, by the way. Way to oust yourself, Sheamus. Oh, that's a great ball. Snicky might be onto this one. Where's the cross? It's back for Cookies. One touch. Cookies on the left foot. What a save. I was ready to play it again. I think Benny has a thing for Korea. Why do you say that? So, I'm back. Sorry, went to get a drink. Oh, good, Timothy. I just have a lot of pride. I try to take pride in you have Korean player. I have one, Frack, and he asked to be that nationality because he is that ethnicity, I guess you could say. So the only one on the team that is Frack. Um, okay, yeah, this is CLG FC. So everybody in the starting 11 who's actually on the pitch right now created themselves. No. I didn't take it as anything bad. I just everybody created themselves, and I asked like, what nationality do you want to be? Like, I think Cookies is French. Um, Parks is Canadian. Brat is German. So I just try to take I try to take pride in the people that get to know me, that I converse with, that support me. I have a whole box of national flags for that actually. Um, you know, Dill is Filipino, so I have a Filipino flag sitting in this box over here. I'm going to take to the Olympics. Um, you know, D, Thomas, Rolls, Timothy, they're British, so I have a UK flag sitting in the box next to me. You know what I mean, to take to the Olympics with me. So I don't have an English flag. No, I have a UK flag. So Lou, thank you very much, Lou. Great to see you, man. Thank you for the sub, man. Insane support. 6 months on a 5-month streak. That's nuts, bro. How are you, Lou? Here's Frack with the corner. That's headed away by Alexander again. You know, I have friends, really good friends of mine in uh, Indonesia and Singapore, so I have flags for those as well. You know, I try to take pride in the people that spend their time getting to know me or spend their time with me in general. So that's all. They deserve to be celebrated, in my opinion, right? And every, you know. Sup, Benny? Lurking for a bit, watching on the tablet with the clean the kitchen. Okay, that's fair. I also know the women's. I do know the women's Euros final is on. I think now. I should probably get that up on the side screen. Um, I should get it up on the side. Part of me is like, I should put that on the side screen, and part of me is also like, do I really want to watch England play? And I mean that by no offense. It's just watching the men's team through last Euros and the women's team through this Euros. It's been pretty miserable fucking football to watch. To be fair, been really miserable football. Here's Cookies, the cutback, a Kunde just wide. Get your printing on nice. Yeah. Let me see here. Uh, let me see if I can get it on. Here we go. Here we go. Come on. Click watch. I clicked watch. Spain are up 1-0. They're way too good, Spain. That one's headed back post. Will be a corner. I have a thing for German national. What? What are you talking about, Tubby? McGlynn, that's over the top. Oh, I meant to snooze these things. There we go. That's right into the hands of Brot. I think the thing that amazes me is I was upset they didn't make the final, the German team, actually. I would have liked to see them make the final. But that's a terrible ballpark. The thing that amazes me is just how good the Spanish team is, though. Like, they look unfucking believable. Like, I mean, I know they won the World Cup. They're the best team in the world. But, like, the teams that the U.S. used to have that dominated women's football, like, that Spanish now look just like that. They look like the team that could just dominate women's football for a few more years to come. So, they look insanely good. Our women's better than the men's? Yeah, so are ours. Oh, it's off the bar. Wow, they hit the bar. Right, 2-1 at the half. We've had 15 shots to generate 2.12 XG. And we've had 55% possession. So let's go to the dressing room. I'm so pleased. They're attacking against me. So, Yeah, our women's team's won 4 World Cups. Our men have not gotten. Our men have gotten third place once, and that was 100. No, that was 95 years ago. And ever since they placed third, we have not made it past the quarterfinals. So we haven't even won a knockout game since 2002. Snicky, oh, Hall right there. So yeah, but you won it. You won it. We haven't even won it. So good save from Brat. Come on, boys. Only time, yeah, but still, it's still a star above the crest. We don't have that. I think Frack was off. Yep, flag goes up. Right, Alexander, Samora, Smith. Good cutout from Twinkle. Here's Sheamus now coming back the other way. Inside for Cookies. Cookies. Is he going to have a crack from long range? He looks like it. It's over the top. So, but you've made a semifinal since then, right? I think you've made what, 2 semifinals of the World Cup since then? Might have just been 1 semifinal, but yeah, we've made 1 quarterfinals. Here's Parks. Back to me. Smaps on the right. He is off. He is still on sides. Here's Cookies. Back to Frack. Back to me. Twinkle. Cookies. Great turn. Great finish. Really good turn from Cookies. He's got a goal. Great one-touch turn. What a finish as well. The women wear the badge with pride. That's very true. The U.S. has made one major international final. One major international final. And that was the 2009 Confederations Cup. Oh, that's a bad giveaway. Could this come back? Akonikun can't win the header. Sheamus is there. Gives it back. Snicky finds Spaps. Spaps, you should have shot first time. He still finds the goal. That was a terrible giveaway. It's really on Hall, that giveaway. The crazy thing is, not only was the giveaway from Hall bad, but he should have stopped that shot. Like, he should have had a way to block that shot. There we go. 4-1, just like that. We were losing this game as well. So, I'm telling you, I'm excited for the Women's World Cup in 20. That's going to be in 2027 as well. I think that's going to be really good. McGlynn, did McGlynn stay on? No, the flag's going up on the near side. So there's a lot of it's the 2027 World Cup's going to be interesting. I know that. The 2026 one I think will be really interesting too. I think it's going to be a shit show in terms of the organization of the event. But yeah, I think 2027. I couldn't even tell you where the 2027 one is. So. Oh, Brazil. Ho ho ho. Ho ho ho. Here's Sheamus. Snicky. Oh, it's in. Oh, it's offsides. Oh, that's wrong. No, Snicky was off. I thought it was a goal. Why the right. Cookies, Spaps. Cookies was not aware of the run. Spaps is still going to get the clearance from Samura. Cookies twinkle. It's the 73rd minute. We got to think about subs. I think the first thing we're going to do is get our 2 injured players off. And then we will probably bring on Sam Wellman as well, since Jack is complacent, although Frack is kind of struggling a bit here. So, but I don't have a DL. I've already made my DL sub, so we're just going to move off. We're going to move Jack off. So we're going to make a triple change here. Spaps, a Kunikoon, and there it is. Wrong song. 5-1. Mukendi, my goat. Simon Roger Mukendi. What's up, Soupsayer? What's going on, man? Mukendi is definitely the GOAT. I agree. He is just, he's so bad, but he just scores for some reason or another. That was a really hard tackle, but adjudged to have been a fair one. Here's Spaps with the ball back post. Hall finally grabs that. Apparently the highlight is not over. How long to the ad? 7 minutes. We should be done the game by then. Wellman, Penny, but loses the ball to Frack. Cookies, Spaps, and we go again. Spaps for Frack. Frack. Inside for Twinkle. Myself, Mukendi. Mukendi, Wellman. All the way back for Brat. Here's a loose ball. McGlynn's going to knock that down Smith. Here's Fowler. Mostly good. Nice, man. I'll continue to shout outs when this game is over, by the way, for those who have come into the chat. We'll give D-Boy his flowers that he absolutely deserves. Offsides there. So here we go. 77th minute by the time the ball's kicked. What a ball. This is a good chance. Oh. Corner here. Sheamus to take. Whipped in. Wellman can't. Oh, it went through almost. Almost went through. By the way, the game I went to last night, the Union had 4+ XG. That's a great run, but he's put it over the bar. I was literally like, we almost came out of that game with a point instead of 3. I think she moved just a little bit too early. Flag hasn't gone up. Here's Mukendi, Spaps. Cookies, good turn. Good ball. Finds Mukendi. Has a go from long range. It took a deflection, though. And Hall is able to glove it off of that. We've had 22 shots, 10 on target, 3.31 XG in this game. Twinkle, myself. Am I going to have a crack from long range? No, I pivot. Twinkle. Here's a Kunikoon. Back to Twinkle. Myself again. Spaps. Frack. Lofted the ball. A Kunikoon over the top. Attendance is 214. That's pretty packed. Buck, what's going on, man? How are you? Frack, Sheamus back post, can't get to it. McGlynn runs it down. How you doing, Buck? Here's Short. Smith, back to McGlynn. Forward for Fowler. Back to McGlynn. He cuts inside for Smith. Smith. Samura. There it is, the full-time whistle. What's happening? Nothing much, man. We're starting season 12 of CLG FC. 5 goals from 5 different goal scorers. You love to see it. James Hogg on the 24th got things started for Stratford, but Snicky's 28th. Parks is 31st. Cookie's 57th. Spaps a minute later, and Okunikun in the 74th. Ran us out 5-1 winners in our opening match of Level 9, the Northwest Counties League Premier Division. Ronnie, is that Bargigi? Scored the first goal for Barca. Preseason, though, right? Right. A lot of games going on around the grounds. Let's go over them. Abacus Media hosting Warrington Rylands. Adu's 25th minute penalty got Warrington Rylands underway, but Warwick's 60th minute goal and eBay in the 81st from the penalty marker gave Abacus Media the 3 points. They would win 2-1. Buxton hosting Warrington Town. Hartley in the 19th for Warrington Town gave them the lead. Williams doubled the advantage in the 28th before which Williams is that? That was Joshua Williams before Kevin Williams's 36th and 49th minute advantages doubled the lead again to 4-0. Pritchard got one back for Buxton in the 59th, but that was all that there would be for them. 4-1 Warrington Town run out as winners. Colne hosting Rochdalians. Bowers in the 10th minute got Colne started with a great goal. Clark's 22nd minute goal for Rochdalians leveled the affair before Ward put Colne back in front in the 33rd. Clark leveled it again in the 43rd just 10 minutes later to go into the break at 2-2. There would be no additional scoring in the second half. So a draw between both of those. Hattersley hosting Hanley. McGuire's 45th minute goal for Hanley gave them the lead right before the halftime break. Holman's 79th minute, though, strike put Hattersley back level. 1-1 that would finish. Mauston Brook hosting Old Stratfordians. Shepard's 77th minute goal gave Mauston Brook the 1-0 win. They would run out their first 3 points. They're expected to be pretty tough this season, Mauston Brook. I expect Bradley and Mauston Brook to both be very difficult this season. Right, Sandbach United hosting Trafford. Lee's third-minute penalty gave Trafford the early advantage. Thomas leveled it in the 11th minute, though, for Sandbach United. Udo made a 30-minute strike, made a lead again for Trafford, and Needham would double the advantage in the 68th minute, 3-1 they would lead. Bassett in the 81st got one back for Sandbach United. They could not find the equalizing goal, though, so 3-2 Trafford run out winners. Stockport Georgians hosting Bradley. Lewis's 65th minute strike is enough for Bradley to take all 3 points. It was the only score of the occasion. So Bradley, the other promoted side with us, off to a winning start as well. Stockbridge hosting Avro. Brennan's 8th minute strike gave Stockbridge the lead, but Donnellan in the 15th minute and then Lloyd in the 19th minute turned the advantage around for Avro. Moss in the 33rd would level the advantage. Parkinson, though, in the 37th gave Avro the lead again, 3-2 at the break. Dennis's 58th minute goal, though, doubled Avro's advantage. They would run out 4-2 winners on the afternoon. West Didsbury and Chorlton versus Glossop North End. It was Petrie in the fourth, or it might be Petrie. In the fourth, gave West Didsbury and Chorlton the lead. Steffens 3 minutes later doubled it. And Davies in the 21st made it 3-0. James got one back in added time at the end of the first half. 3-1 at the break they would go. And then James in the 56th again. And in the 71st, a hat trick for him. He gave Glossop North End a point. 3-3 that match. Lastly, Withenshaw Town hosting Stone Old Alley. Is it Alanians? Alanians, I think, but it might be Alanins. Hall in the 18th minute gave Withenshaw Town the lead. He doubled the advantage in the 59th. Wensley got one back for Stone Old Alanins, and that is, but he couldn't find an equalizer. And so 2-1 it would finish. Stratford immediately go to the bottom of the table. We immediately vault to the top on goal difference. Look at that, 5-1. Winners, we have run out. Ads are about to start. You can see the ad timer on the screen there. We are going to take the post-match press conference, and then we are pretty much going to end the episode, take a break. Let's kick off the post-match press conference. Kick this off with the first question from Nathaniel Kane it's Brett Jackson at BBCWM. I don't know what BBCWM would be. West Midlands, maybe? Really impressive victory. Some managers might look to give the team a rest. It was all around superb performance. To say that particular result was on the cards would be an exaggeration. It was an exceptional performance. But it certainly was memorable. Sneaky was phenomenal. He's not for sale. Sheamus is not for sale. Right. Who is the player of the week? Jordan James. Well, he had a hat trick. That's, I think, fair. And we're off to a winning start. We're off to a winning start. We got a lot more football. A lot more football left this season. But that is the end of CLG FC episode 247. Tubby, if you're still there, let me know. I don't see you in the chat. I don't see you in the viewer list. Brazilian Fury is Brazilian? Yeah, exactly. Yes, lose. Yeah. I don't see Tubby in the chat. Right. I'm going to stop the recording. Thank you so much for watching on YouTube. This was CLGFC episode 246. Join us for 247, which is I believe the FA Cup, is it not? The Emirates FA Cup extra preliminary round is next. Until then, take care.